In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to rank number 1 on Google Maps for your landscaping business in 2025. If you're tired of spending thousands of dollars every month on Google ads just to get a few leads, or if you're watching your competitors show up at the top of Google Maps while you're buried on page 2 or 3, then this video is for you. My name's Owen from Eastman Strategies, and we get contractors more qualified leads so they can finally stop worrying where their next job is going to come from. Our most recent client was able to quadruple his revenue in just 2 months using these strategies, so you're going to want to implement all 6 of them. I'll be breaking down the exact step-by-step process that my clients use to consistently rank in the top 3 of Google Maps and generate hundreds of organic leads every single month. And by the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to take over your local landscaping market without spending a fortune on ads. But before we dive in, I want to be completely transparent with you. SEO is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, effort, and consistency. But when it's done right, it's the most powerful way to grow your landscaping business long term. I've seen landscaping companies go from struggling to book jobs to having waiting lists of customers, all because they implemented these exact strategies. Now let's get into the meat of this guide. I'm going to cover 6 critical steps that'll have you dominating Google Maps in your local market. If you want a free copy of this landscaping ranking guide for yourself, it's in the description below. Let's get into it. The first step is mastering your Google Business Profile foundation. Your Google profile is the foundation of everything we're going to do. So this is your listing that shows up in the Google Map Pack, which is those top 3 results that appear when someone searches for landscaping services in your area. Getting this right is absolutely crucial because it's often the first thing potential customers see when they're looking for landscaping services. If you want to learn how to set this up for the first time, we have a video in the description teaching how to do that. First, let's talk about claiming and verifying your listing. If you haven't done this yet, you need to do it immediately. You want to go to business.google.com, search for your business, and claim it. Google offers several verification options, including phone verification, video verification, where you'll record a walkthrough of your business location showing your signage and premises, or they'll send you a verification postcard to your business address. This process can take up to 2 weeks, so don't delay on this. Now here's where most landscaping companies make their first mistake. They fill out their Google Business Profile with the bare minimum information and think they're done. That's not going to cut it if you want to rank number 1. You need to optimize every single field in your profile. Real quick, if you're looking to get a free, fully built website for your business that ranks on Google Maps, you can apply in the description below. Back to the video. Let's talk about your business address because this is where many landscaping companies get confused. There are 2 types of business profiles you can set up. A business with a physical location that customers visit, or a service area business where you go to customers' locations. But here's what most SEO experts won't tell you. Every landscaping company should set up as a business with a physical location and show their address publicly, even if it's your home address and even if customers never visit you there. It's significantly harder to rank well on Google Maps when you hide your address as a service area business. Google gives preference to businesses with visible, verified addresses because it establishes trust and local relevance. You must provide Google with a real verifiable address. This can be your home address if you operate from home, but it cannot be a P.O. box. Google may accept UPS store addresses in some cases, but your safest bet is always to use your actual business location where you can receive mail and verification postcards. Even with a visible address, you can still set up service areas to show Google exactly where you provide services. You should be specific and realistic. Don't claim you serve a 100-mile radius if you really only want to work within 30 miles of your location. Google rewards businesses that have clearly defined reasonable service areas. You can add up to 20 service areas, and you should include all the cities and neighborhoods you actually serve. Your business name should be exactly what's on your business license and signage. Don't try to stuff keywords into your business name like Best Landscaping Company in Dallas. Google will penalize you for this. If your competitors are doing this and outranking you, you can actually report them to Google and their rankings will disappear overnight when Google corrects their listing to be the correct name. If your business name is naturally descriptive, that's great. For example, Smith Landscape Design or Dallas Irrigation Services are fine because they include relevant keywords naturally. But artificially adding keywords like Smith Landscaping Best in Dallas violates Google's guidelines. Next up is writing your business description. So your business description is incredibly important and often overlooked. So this is where you can naturally include your target keywords while telling your story. So your description should be around 750 words, and it should include the main services you offer, your service areas, how long you've been in business, and what makes you different from your competitors. So here's an example on how to structure your description. Since 2015, your company name has been the premier landscaping company serving your city and surrounding areas. We specialize in complete landscape design and installation, including hardscaping, outdoor lighting, irrigation systems, and ongoing landscape maintenance. Our team of certified landscape professionals has transformed over 500 properties throughout your service area, creating beautiful outdoor spaces that increase property value and provide years of enjoyment. You want to naturally include keywords like landscape design, hardscaping, lawn care, and your service areas throughout the description. Talk about your team's experience, your design process, the materials you use, and any certifications or awards you've received. Mention specific services like paver patios, retaining walls, irrigation installation, landscape lighting, and seasonal cleanups. But remember, it needs to read naturally. Google's algorithm is smart enough to know when someone tries to cheat the system, and it will hurt your rankings. So write for humans first and search engines second. Categories are another critical element that most landscaping companies get wrong. While you can add up to 10 categories to your business profile, don't use too many irrelevant categories, as this can confuse Google about what your business actually does. You want to start with your primary category, and this is usually going to be landscaper or landscape designer. To find the right categories for your business, you can look at what your top ranking competitors are using. So search for landscapers in your area and check what categories the top 3 businesses have selected. Then use those same categories plus any additional ones that accurately apply to your services. Some important categories for landscaping companies include landscaper, landscape designer, landscape architect, lawn care service, and so on. Only choose the ones that accurately represent your services. The order of your categories matters because Google is going to give more weight to your primary category, so make sure your most important service is listed first. If you primarily do landscape design, make that your primary category. If you focus more on maintenance, put lawn care service as your primary category. Next up is hours and contact information. So your hours of operation need to be accurate and consistent across all platforms you're on. If you're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, make sure that's reflected everywhere online, like your website and business listings. You also want to include any seasonal variations, because a lot of landscaping companies have different hours in the winter versus the summer. And don't forget to set special hours for holidays when you're closed. Google allows you to set special hours for holidays like Christmas, New Year's, or any other days you're closed. So this helps manage customer expectations and prevents negative reviews from customers who tried to reach you when you were closed. So your phone number should be a local number whenever possible. So toll-free numbers work, but local numbers can help with local SEO. So make sure this phone number is the same everywhere your business is listed online, because consistency is crucial for SEO to work. Next up is the services section, and this is one of the most underutilized features of the Google Business Profile. This is where you can list all the specific services you offer, and it's a gold mine for SEO because Google uses this information to determine what searches to show your business for. So don't just list broad categories like landscaping and lawn care. You want to be specific and comprehensive. Instead of just saying hardscaping, list out paver patios, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor kitchens as separate services. Instead of just maintenance, list lawn mowing, fertilization, pruning, and seasonal cleanups individually. Think about it this way. When someone searches for paver patio installation near me, Google looks at your services list to see if you offer that specific service. If you only have hardscaping listed, Google might not make that connection. But if you have paver patio installation specifically listed, you're much more likely to show up for that search. Each service should be listed as a separate item, and you can include brief descriptions for each one. The more specific you are, the more searches you'll show up for. If you offer drainage work, don't just list drainage. List French drain installation, yard drainage solutions, and downspout extensions as separate services. This gives Google more information about what you do and helps you show up for more specific searches that your competitors might be missing. Next up is the product section, and many landscaping companies skip this section entirely, but this is a big mistake. Even if you're primarily a service business, you likely offer some products, and listing them can help you capture additional searches and showcase expertise. So you want to consider listing products like hardscape materials, and this can include pavers, natural stone, retaining wall blocks. You also want to have things like plants and trees, so native plants, drought-tolerant plants, ornamental trees, and you can also include irrigation components and outdoor living products if you offer these too. So for each product, include a photo, description, and pricing if it's appropriate. Even if customers don't buy these products directly from your listing, seeing them helps establish your expertise and can lead to project inquiries from customers. Next up is the FAQ section, and this is relatively new, but it's incredibly valuable for SEO. So this is where you can answer common questions that potential customers have, and Google often pulls from this section to answer voice searches. So here's the strategy. Think about the questions customers ask you most often during phone calls or consultations, then answer those questions in your FAQ section. You want to focus on questions that include your target keywords and service areas. So some questions might be like, what landscaping services do you offer? And you'll list your main services and mention your service areas. Other questions you can include are, how much does landscape design cost? Do you offer free estimates? What areas do you serve? And are you licensed and insured? And in each of these, you want to include keywords and your service area. The key is to write detailed answers that naturally include your keywords. When someone asks Google, how much does landscape design cost in Dallas, and you have an FAQ that answers exactly that question with Dallas mentioned in your answer, Google is likely to show your business as the result. Each FAQ answer should be 2 to 3 sentences long and provide real value to potential customers. This content not only helps with SEO, but also addresses common objections and questions that could prevent someone from calling you. Many customers will read through your FAQs before deciding to contact you, so make sure you're addressing their main concerns in this section. You want to make sure your website URL is correct and functional. Your website should load quickly and be mobile friendly, since many people are viewing this on their phones. If you don't have a website yet, that needs to be your next priority after optimizing your Google Business Profile. Include all relevant contact methods, phone number, email, and contact form on your website Some businesses also include text messaging as a contact option, which is convenient for customers, so you can add this too. Your Google Business Profile also offers booking integrations that can help you capture more leads. So if you use scheduling software like Jobber, Service Titan, or other tools like this, you can see if they integrate with Google Business Profile for online booking and set that up too. Reviews are one of the most powerful ranking factors for Google Maps, and they're also one of the most effective ways to convert searchers into customers. Here's the truth. If you want to rank number one, you need more reviews than your competitors, and those reviews need to be recent and high quality. First, let's talk about the numbers. Research your top 3 competitors and see how many Google reviews they have. Your goal should be to have at least 20% more reviews than the current number one business in your area. If the top landscaper in your market has 50 reviews, you need at least 60. If they have 200, you need at least 240. But it's not just about quantity, quality matters too. You want reviews that mention specific services you offer and the areas you serve. A review that says, "Great landscaping company" is good, but a review that says, "ABC Landscaping did an amazing job on our backyard patio installation in Plano." Something like this is much more powerful for SEO. And here's how to systematically collect more reviews. First, you want to identify your opportunities to actually collect reviews. The best times to ask for reviews are immediately after project completion, when you deliver exceptional service, or when customers compliment your work. The longer you wait on this, the less likely the customer is to leave a review. You want to create a simple review collection system. So after completing a project, you can send a text message to your customer with a direct link to your Google review page. So here's a template that works. "Hi, customer name. We just finished up your landscaping project, and we'd be grateful if you could take 2 minutes to share your experience on Google. Here's the direct link. Thanks for choosing our company." To get your direct Google review link, you can go to your business profile, click on Ask for Reviews, and copy the link. You can also create a QR code that links directly to your review page. You want to print these QR codes on business cards and give them to customers at project completion. You also need to respond to every single review, both positive and negative. When you respond to reviews, it shows Google that you're actively engaging with your customers and managing your online reputation. For positive reviews, you want to thank the customer and mention specific details about their project. And for negative reviews, respond professionally and offer to resolve the issue offline. Next up is your visual content strategy. So visual content is absolutely crucial for landscaping businesses on Google Maps. Your photos and videos not only help you rank higher, but also convert more searchers into customers. Google wants to see that you're an active, legitimate business, and regularly uploading high-quality visual content is one of the best ways to demonstrate this. You should aim to have significantly more photos than your competitors. If the top landscaper in your area has 50 photos, you need at least 75. If they have 200, you should have 300 or more. But remember, it's not just about quantity. Your photos need to be high quality and showcase your best work. Some of the photos you need on your Google Business Profile are before and after photos of completed projects, photos of your team at work, photos of your equipment and vehicles with your company branding, interior photos if you have a showroom or office, exterior photos of your business location, and photos that showcase the breadth of your services. Before and after photos are especially powerful for landscaping companies because these show potential customers the transformation you can create and help them visualize what you could do for their property. And make sure your before and after photos are taken from the same angle and show the difference your work makes. Videos are even more powerful than photos for engagement. Google loves businesses that upload videos because videos keep users on your listing longer, which signals to Google that your business is relevant and engaging. You want to upload videos showing your team at work, time-lapse videos of project completion, customer testimonial videos, and videos that showcase your different services. You should also be using Google Posts on your profile. So these are mini updates that you can publish directly to your profile, similar to social media posts. You should be publishing Google Posts at least once per week, and they should include photos, relevant landscaping keywords, and links to your website. Your Google Posts should showcase recent projects, promote seasonal services, share landscaping tips, announce special offers, and highlight customer success stories. Next up are citations, and these are mentions of your business name, address, and phone number on other websites across the internet. They're like votes of confidence that tell Google your business is legitimate and established in your local community. The more high-quality citations you have, the more Google trusts your business and the higher you'll rank in local search results. There are 2 types of citations you'll need to focus on, and these are structured citations and unstructured citations. Structured citations are listings on business directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisor, and Yellow Pages. Unstructured citations are mentions of your business on websites like local news sites, community blogs, or Chamber of Commerce websites. You want to start with the major directory sites that everyone should be listed on. So that's your Google Business Profile, Apple Maps, Bing Places, Yelp, Facebook Business Page, Better Business Bureau, Angie's List, Home Advisor, Thumbtack, House, and Nextdoor Business. So you want to make sure your business information is exactly the same on every single one of these directories, because any inconsistencies are going to confuse Google and hurt your rankings. So you should treat each directory listing like a mini website with full descriptions, photos, and helpful content, rather than just filling out the bare minimum. Local citations are especially powerful because these are mentions of your business on local websites like community blogs, local news sites, event websites, and local business associations. And you can get these by sponsoring local events, joining your Chamber of Commerce, participating in community activities, or getting featured in local news stories. Here's another strategy that works very well for landscaping companies. You want to partner with complementary local businesses. So for example, you could partner with local nurseries, home improvement stores, real estate agencies, or pool companies. You can exchange links and citations, which benefits both businesses. Remember, consistency is key with citations, so your business name, address, and phone number must be exactly the same everywhere they appear online. So if your business is ABC Landscaping LLC on your Google business profile, it needs to be ABC Landscaping LLC everywhere else, not ABC Landscaping or ABC Landscaping. Next up is creating the right landing pages. Your website is the foundation that supports your Google Maps rankings. Your Google business profile gets you visible in Google Maps, but your website needs to be optimized to convert those visitors into actual customers. Most landscaping companies make the mistake of having a generic website that just talks about landscaping services in general terms, which is not going to cut it in 2025. You need dedicated landing pages for each service you offer and each area you serve. So this is going to serve two purposes. It helps Google understand exactly what services you offer and where you offer them, and it helps you capture customers who are searching for specific services. Let's say you offer landscape design, hardscaping, irrigation, lawn care, and tree services in Dallas, Plano, and Frisco. You should have separate pages for landscape design Dallas, landscape design Plano, landscape design Frisco, hardscaping Dallas, hardscaping Plano, and so on. This might seem like a lot of pages, but each page is an opportunity to show up for a specific Google search for a customer. So here's how to structure these service pages effectively. So each page should be at least 750 words of unique, valuable content. Don't just copy and paste the same content and change the city name. Google's going to penalize you for duplicate content. Each page needs to be genuinely unique and valuable. You should add a section about why you're the best for this service in this area. So this could include your years of experience, certifications, awards, or unique approaches you use. You want to include customer testimonials specific to this service if you have them. You also want to create an FAQ section that answers common questions customers have about this specific service. You should include a clear call to action throughout the page. So this could be call today for your free landscape design consultation or request your free hardscaping estimate. You want to make it easy for potential customers to take that next step. Also include high quality photos of your work specific to that service area if possible. If you've done landscape design work in Plano, show those photos on your Plano landscape design page. This helps potential customers visualize what you could do for them. Google cares about user experience, which means your website needs to load quickly and work perfectly on mobile devices. More than half of your potential customers are going to be viewing your website on their phones, so if it doesn't work well on mobile, you're losing customers in rankings. Website speed is crucial because people won't wait for slow pages to load. If your website takes more than 3 seconds to load, most people will just hit the back button and choose one of your competitors instead. Google knows this, so they factor website speed into their rankings. So make sure you have this down. Next up is backlinks, and these are links from other websites to your website, and they're one of the most important ranking factors for both Google Maps and organic search results. You can think of backlinks as votes of confidence. When other reputable websites link to your site, it tells Google that your website is valuable and trustworthy, but not all backlinks are created equal. A link from the Better Business Bureau or your local Chamber of Commerce is worth much more than a link from a random blog. Google evaluates backlinks based on the authority and relevance of the linking website. For landscaping companies, here are the best types of backlinks you should be pursuing. Local business directories and chambers of commerce are excellent sources of high-quality local backlinks, so you want to join your local chamber of commerce and make sure they link to your website from their member directory. Look for other local business associations, trade organizations, and community groups you can join. Supplier and manufacturer websites often have contractor directories too. So if you use specific brands of pavers, irrigation equipment, or plants, reach out to those manufacturers and ask to be listed in their contractor directory. A lot of manufacturers have find a contractor sections on their websites. Local news and media websites are also powerful sources of backlinks, so you can earn these by offering expert commentary on landscaping topics, sponsoring local events, or getting featured in local business stories. So reach out to local newspapers, magazines, and blogs with story ideas or expert insights. Customer websites can also be a source of backlinks if you work with other businesses. So if you've done landscaping work for local businesses, ask if they'd be willing to mention your work on their website with a link back to your site. So here's a strategy that works particularly well for landscaping companies, and that's creating valuable, shareable content that other websites want to link to. So this could be detailed guides like the complete guide to Texas native plants or how to prepare your landscape for winter in Dallas. So when you create truly valuable content, other websites will naturally want to link to it. Guest posting on relevant websites is another effective strategy. So look for local business blogs, home improvement websites, or real estate blogs that accept guest posts. You want to offer to write valuable content about landscaping topics in exchange for a link back to your website. But be careful about the backlinks you pursue. Google penalizes websites that have spammy or low quality backlinks. So you want to avoid buying links or getting links from irrelevant websites. You want to focus on earning high quality, relevant backlinks that make sense for your business. Look at where your top ranking competitors are getting links from, and you want to go after similar opportunities. So if your competitor has a link from the local Chamber of Commerce and you don't, that's an opportunity for you to go after. You want to create partnerships with complementary businesses and exchange links naturally. So for example, you could partner with a pool company, outdoor lighting company, or irrigation specialist. You could feature each other in blog posts, case studies, or resource pages, which creates natural opportunities for backlinks to your site. Building high-quality backlinks takes time and effort, so don't expect to build dozens of backlinks overnight. You want to focus on earning 1 to 2 high-quality backlinks per month, and over time, these will compound to significantly improve your rankings on Google. Before we wrap up, let me share some common mistakes that can sabotage your SEO efforts. So you don't want to overuse keywords. So including your keywords naturally is very important. You want to focus on creating valuable, readable content first, and then include keywords related to landscaping naturally. You also don't want to buy fake reviews or backlinks. Google's getting better at detecting fake reviews and spammy backlinks. You want to focus on earning legitimate reviews and backlinks through great service and valuable content. Don't create multiple Google business profiles for the same business. So some landscaping companies try to create separate profiles for different service areas, but this violates Google's guidelines and can get all your profiles suspended. Don't ignore negative reviews. You want to respond professionally to all reviews, including negative ones. How you handle negative feedback can actually improve customer confidence in your business. Don't set unrealistic expectations. SEO takes time, especially in competitive markets. If you're in a major city with lots of established landscaping companies, it might take 6 to 12 months to see significant results. And don't stop once you start ranking well. SEO is an ongoing process. Your competitors are also working on their SEO, and Google's algorithm is constantly evolving. You need to continue optimizing and improving to maintain your rankings. Getting to the top of Google Maps requires effort and time, but it pays off compared to spending thousands every month on ads. When you rank at the top of Google Maps, you're getting customers at the exact moment they're looking for your services, and you're not paying for every click like you do with ads. The strategies I outlined in this video have helped hundreds of landscaping companies transform their businesses. I've seen companies go from struggling to book jobs to having waiting lists of customers, all because they implemented these SEO strategies consistently. But here's the reality. This is a lot of work, and it requires expertise to do it right. If you're a landscaping company ready to take your online presence seriously, we're offering free professional websites built to rank on Google Maps for landscapers. The only cost is $50 a month for hosting. If you're serious about dominating your local market, there's a link in the description to apply. We only work with one landscaper per area, so apply and get in contact to check if your area is still available. Whether you decide to implement these strategies yourself or work with our team, the most important thing is that you take action. Your competitors are already working on their SEO, so don't let them get further ahead while you're waiting on the sidelines. The landscaping companies that dominate their markets in 2025 and beyond will be the ones that understand the power of organic search and implement these strategies consistently. Your future customers are searching for landscaping services right now, so make sure they find you first. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.